This screencast demonstrates the RaDON plugin. The plugin is designed to help ontology engineers to run consistency checks on their ontologies and to resolve any resulting issues. We can demonstrate this with a quick example. Let's assume you have an ontology which typically contains a class hierarchy. In this instance, we have the friend of a friend ontology, which covers people, who they know, and what they do. We have a class, agent, which in turn has group, organisation, and person as subclasses. There's also a class document. Now, if we look at the taxonomy view, we see that document has a set of disjoint classes, namely agent, organisation, person, and project. In other words, a person and document are two different things, and there cannot be an instance which is both a person and a document. So, just for fun, let's create a new individual. We'll call it doc, which is of type person and of type document. Now, this is, of course, impossible according to the definitions in the ontology. In typical data integration scenarios, such a thing can happen indirectly when using reasoning. An example would be if properties of a certain domain or range are used in the wrong instance. Now, we have an ontology which is not consistent and therefore not usable for reasoning tasks. To be able to reason with the ontology, we first have to resolve the inconsistency. We do that using RaDON, which can be invoked from the context menu, Diagnose and Repair. Here, in the Ontology Detail section, you can see that the ontology is both inconsistent and incoherent. We handle the inconsistency by clicking the button. RaDON now shows you the conflict sets, the axioms that cause the inconsistency. Here you can see that agent and document are disjoint classes. There's an instance which is of type person and document. And person is a subclass of agent. So we have an inconsistency. There's a second justification which doesn't involve the subclass axiom. However, there are two options to resolve this inconsistency. These are either to perform a manual repair or an automatic repair. If we click on Repair Automatically, RaDON will recommend that we drop the class assertion axiom to resolve the inconsistency and drop the statement that doc is of type person. Having done that, we can now select OK and return to the ontology, which of course is now consistent and capable of being used in further reasoning tasks.